The first time blockchain made the news was in the aftermath of Bitcoin, the first digital currency. Apart from powering cryptocurrencies, the recent decade has seen several exciting advancements in which distributed ledger technology, or blockchain, has found a variety of applications. Bitcoin is a digital money that was first offered to the public in 2008. It is the first blockchain-based digital currency. The distributed lending system was introduced into a new monetary network as a result of the technology. Hedera Hashgraph and Holochain are blockchain alternatives with qualities such as security, speed, and stability. The introduction of new solutions, which differ significantly from blockchain-based data structures, has sparked new and important debates about which network is the best. In this light, the purpose of this study is to dissect the networks and highlight their distinct strengths and weaknesses. As a distributed ledger system, blockchain tracks and validates every transaction, making it safe and dependable. Miners enable all transactions, making the transactions permanent and preventing them from being hacked. For peer-to-peer transactions, blockchain technology eliminates the need for any third-party or central authority. It also allows for decentralization of technology. Unlike standard distributed ledger technology networks, this sort of DLT network relies exclusively on consensus to complete transactions. This means that nodes on the network are not required to validate transactions. As a result, users are not required to provide proof of labor. This feature reduces the requirement for two items. To begin with, typical blockchains that rely on proof of work require a large number of computations to complete a transaction. As a result of this component, transactions become bulky, resulting in a low number of TPS. As a result, Holochain aspires to build a distributed network that can also serve as the foundation for the next generation internet. Holochain is a hybrid of blockchain, BitTorrent, and GitHub, according to the platform's white paper. To put it another way, this is a distributed ledger technology that avoids centralized data flow control. As a result of the lack of a necessity for proof of work in the DLT network, thousands of TPS can exist. Surprisingly, the Hashgraph team believes that the network can achieve above 250,000 TPS. Nodes on the Hashgraph DLT can experience fairness thanks to virtual voting and talk about gossip approaches. Consensus timestamping, in particular, prevents the problem of blockchain-like transactions being cancelled or placed on future blocks. Hashgraph is a sort of distributed ledger technology that is based on reaching a consensus. The distributed ledger technology network's robustness and superiority are highlighted by the consensus algorithm. The DLT, in particular, uses consensus timestamping to ensure that network transactions agree with each node on the platform. One of Holochain's most fascinating goals is to alter the internet's current structure. The internet is now organized on a server-client basis. To put it another way, decentralization isn't ideal. Furthermore, there is a lack of democracy and freedom in the resources use. The term distributed platform simply means that each node will run on its own chain. This means that nodes or miners are free to operate independently. In a distributed hash table, or DHT, users can save data using specified keys. According to the Holochain team, this data, on the other hand, remains spread in multiple locations around the world. Scalability is a significant issue that plagues both public and private blockchain applications. For example, while developing decentralized applications, or dApps, on the traditional blockchain, developers frequently face significant challenges. This is due to the fact that they require validation from the platform's large community. Hashgraph is a good substitute for blockchain convergence. It works on the basis of the following protocol. Any node in the Hashgraph can randomly select peers to receive verified events on new input transactions and transactions retrieved from others. These peer nodes combine received events into a new event, which they then distribute to other randomly selected peer nodes in exchange for accepted events from other nodes. Hashgraph, on the other hand, just requires the network's nodes to reach consensus using the gossip about gossip approach and virtual voting technique. Surprisingly, these methods do not necessitate proof of work in order to validate transactions. As a result, the time between the start and finish of a transaction is short. However, due to systemic inefficiencies and scale issues, developers have been seeking for alternatives to blockchain. Holochain, directed acyclic graph, DAG, and Hashgraph are examples of unique and inventive advancements. In essence, the goal is to maintain blockchain's original purpose alive in the face of new and Unexpected challenges. Well, guys, that's all we found for you today. Be sure to subscribe to the channel so you never miss any of our updates on the cryptocurrency. Thanks for watching. Take care. Goodbye.